Hey, it's me, Lucas Roth, CFA, CPA, and Realtor. When you're looking for a loan, you might be overwhelmed by the choices out there. This video is going to give you just some general overall context so that you can understand the different types of lenders so that you can more efficiently find the right one for yourself. So we're going to break it down into three groups. Okay, there's three buckets of lenders in my opinion. You have dedicated mortgage lenders, you have big banks, and then you have online lenders. Okay. Give you a brief explanation of each. Dedicated mortgage lenders, these have physical locations, they're very local, they're very highly personalized and professional and very responsive, okay? And they only do mortgage loans. They don't do other types of debt instruments. Big banks is all the banks you've heard of, Wells Fargo, Chase, et cetera, et cetera. Also credit unions, I also put in this bucket as well. Okay. And they do all kinds of different lending, right? They do mortgages, but they do many, many other types of financial services as well. And then finally, you have online. And I wrote Sabonic on here because if you're going to go online, I've used Sabonic several times successfully. People seem to use Quicken. I highly recommend you don't because I've had multiple clients just get screwed by Quicken. So I wouldn't use them. So we're going to assume that this is a decent online lender. Okay. Online lenders don't have physical locations. They're not near you. They're in some far off place. They might be in, worst place I can think of is like Pullman, Washington, or just some terrible place like that. But you don't see them, right? You just talk to them on the phone all the time. Okay, so we're going to compare all of these lenders, these three buckets of lenders, on two criteria. You got price, execution. Okay, let's start with price. Dedicated mortgage lenders and big banks, these are both fine. Like they'll give you a market rate. They will be negotiable oftentimes. So if you find a lower rate and show it to them, maybe they can match it. But overall, an online lender should be better, okay? So online lenders, their reason for existence is to compete on price, okay? Nobody's going to choose them because they love them. They're just going to choose them because they have the lowest rate and fees, okay? So you should be able to find the best rate online, but then they may be able to beat them sometimes, okay? But usually online will be lower as far as the rates and the fees. Now, execution, you basically flip it. So the online lenders are just terrible with a U, right? Because they are that bad. They will push the closing date all the time. They'll say, oh, I can't get an appraisal for a month. Crazy things like that. You're just scratching your head like, how do you guys even do this for a living, right? Well, it's also kind of the same thing with big banks. I've had, in the closings that I've had that have been delayed, it's almost always a big bank, and it's compartmentalized. So, somebody will say, oh, I'm waiting. I don't know. The underwriting department hasn't gotten back to me, and who knows when they're going to get back to me. So there's lots of disconnects and inefficiencies in the communication when you're dealing with the big banks. And execution is where the dedicated mortgage lenders make all their money, right? Because they can be very, very excellent. So they can close in very, very short windows. They can make things happen. They can follow up and be responsive in a way that those other lenders cannot. Okay. So this will give you a context of when you're looking at lenders, what kind of bucket they're in, give you just general understanding of what they're all about. LucasRoth.com is my website. Like, subscribe, notifications button. Thank you for watching.